Hello, this is Aaron Mean of SG Gaming Info, and welcome to my video preview of Slightly Mad Studios' upcoming racing game, Project Cars 2. Relive the excitement of 2015's Project Cars, as its upcoming sequel, Project Cars 2, takes the formula of the first game and builds upon it, with improvements to car handling, track evolution and weather conditions. For me, the most standout feature in Project Cars 2 was Live Track 3.0. This feature focuses on making a track feel as authentic as possible, with dynamic road surface transitions affecting vehicle performance, grip, and handling in real time with bleeding edge tyre physics and surface deformities. Live Track 3.0 essentially brings each track to life. For example, I was racing on a track that was going from wet to dry. As the rain lifted, the track dried out at different rates, where one sector might be bone dry, another might have wet patches, and as such, I had to learn to notice what part of the track was dry and what part was wet, so I could judge my braking and cornering. Now, while that might sound easy enough, you have to remember you have to judge how each part of the track is changing while in the middle of a hectic race, where one mistake could see you going from first to dead last in an instant. Continuing with the weather and how changing conditions can affect the track, the weather in Project Cars 2 consists of your standard rain intensities along with fog and various snow conditions that go from a flurry to a full-on blizzard. The snow weather also allows for ice tracks, which takes the driving difficulty to the extreme, as ice tracks hold no prisoners, as going offline will leave you beached on top of a mountain of snow. Speaking of driving difficulties, car handling is also an important part of Project Cars 2, with each car having their own strengths and weaknesses. The best comparison I saw was with the Formula Rookie versus the Renault Clio. With the Formula Rookie open wheel car, its rear wheel drive meant that going full throttle out of a corner would 9 times out of 10 lead to me losing control of the car, but feathering the throttle and slowly getting up to speed made the car stable and far easier to handle. With the Renault Clio, a closed wheel car, its forward wheel drive meant it was the exact opposite of the Formula Rookie, as the Clio required almost immediate full throttle when turning into a corner. Other cars such as the Indy cars required a blend of both, but honestly I was helpless when it came to balancing the Indy cars in and out of corners. Like the previous game, Project Cars 2 boasts a large number of licensed tracks, including Monza, Brands Hatch, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Le Mans, and my personal favourite, Imola. The game also contains over 100 licensed cars, including the Audi R18 e-tron 14, the Lotus 98T, and the McLaren F1. In terms of graphics, Project Cars 2 is just as spectacular as the first, with its incredibly detailed cars and tracks, making you want to slow down and just look around. Now, if you are looking at getting Project Cars 2 on the PC, but are put off by the recommended graphics card being a GTX 1080, I say don't worry. I have a GTX 1070 and I was able to run the game in 1080p at 60 frames per second at the game's ultra graphical settings. Personally, I believe the GTX 1080 recommendation is for those who want to push the game to 4K and beyond. So in conclusion, Project Cars 2 is the perfect game for racing sim fans, as the game offers tracks that evolve over time, dynamic weather, and a large collection of cars that all take time to master. Project Cars 2 will be available September 22nd for PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. For more information on Project Cars 2, visit www.projectcarsgame.com. Thank you for watching. Please like, favourite and subscribe. For more gaming information, please visit sggaminginfo.com, and don't forget to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/sggaminginfo. And of course, follow us on Twitter at SG Gaming Info.